Really big win for us. Long week. We're looking forward to getting home. It's going to be 75 on Christmas.
Okay.
It's my recruiting spiel. I would say, that became a bloodbath, and that was old. That at some point, became a Big East game. I'm back in the Garden. Feels great to be back, but we were really tough down the stretch on the backboard and loose balls, and that was the key for us. I was shocked that we had 35 at half. I think watching Kentucky on film, and they're just so good defensively. They're so big. They're so strong. They're always so well prepared. They had a whole week to prepare for us. So it became a chess game of trying to get Jaime in some positions to score and then Tiger in some positions to score. But they're two great players. That's why they're Player of the Year in the Pac-12 and first team all Pac-12. So, again, Jalen Clark was great. Got a lot of freshmen. It's a tough game for freshmen. It's a tough one for freshmen. So our veterans have got to carry in a game like this.
Questions for both Coach and Jaime?
We know what we're capable of if we defend and play with the toughness we played with this week. When we take care of the ball, we had a few more turnovers than we're used to tonight. But we're still +5 in that category. But, we also out-rebound Kentucky by 1. So we got enough talent, but what we've finally got to a point. It wasn't that we were selfish. I think sometimes our confidence and our talent, we think we're early on when we went to Vegas, we're going to win because we got these players and we pass the ball and we're unselfish, and you got to be able to defend the other team. It's really hard to win. You would go give up 79-80 to ranked teams. Good luck. I mean, I just don't. It's hard to get a lot of points on Kentucky. I mean, it just is. They're so big around the rim. They're so athletic on the wings. It's a game becomes a rock fight, bloodbath, whatever you want to call it. It's just hard to get buckets, man. So you got to be hard to score on. So we've got to a point where our guys are embracing that. They know we're going to go win the game with defense. If we have a great night offensively, we'll win by 20. But we're going to win. We're going to win one way or the other. And you got to stop the other team. So.
You told me when you got this job, other schools were negative recruiting against the defensive style.
Oh yeah, but everybody, I don't, but.
You're averaging 86 points a game.
Oh yeah, yeah. The new thing is tempo, Adam. Look at their tempo. Look at their tempo. You know what I say? Look at the temperature. Because we're going home and it's going to be 75. I'm grilling out on Christmas. So. Yeah, I got better players. Way smarter. Look at the genius when him and Tiger playing a two-man game. It's amazing, isn't it? Look, man, the thing about being at UCLA, you have a chance to get guys that can really score. You also can try to pick a little bit and get guys with character. We got both this year. Because even our freshmen, none of them played great tonight, but they're all great guys. I mean, great guys. And they're all going to be big parts of our program. So, but everybody's a better coach when you got Jaime and Tiger. It's just, hey, Jay Wright was texting me about tonight, he had Cheek and Wayans, wasn't the same. He got a lot smarter when he got them other guys. It's amazing, right? I think the key was we rebounded them, though. We were talking in the locker room. We got like the last 10 rebounds and loose balls. I'm not going to talk for Coach Cal. He a couple young guys. Maybe I think they rushed a few. I know he didn't want them to rush. After they maybe got a rebound, and they took some quick ones. Yeah, you've never been here, have you?
Never.
Well, first of all, I've been in New York, I want to say a handful of times, 6, 7 times, and I love it here. The city's amazing. Every time I come, it's always an adventure. But MSG is something I've always wanted to be a part of, always wanted to play in. And so when I found out we were coming here, this was marked on my calendar. I was excited, ready to go, ready to play. And I'm just so happy we won here. It's really just a mental thing. You know, you say that you're bought in, you're in the game, but it's a lot different. You know, a lot of it's not really effort. It's really just being aware of where you are on the floor and really just trying to lock in to being in the right spot at all times. So the effort's always there. It's just sometimes you just got to be really smart about it.
Game plan, scouting report, big for us. That's what he He had 4 steals this week, 8 steals this week, this guy.
Coming for zero.
Stuff that coach is talking about tempo and how he's a defensive-oriented coach. Other people saying
We're third in the nation in offense.
Yeah, I found out that fact.
Yeah, they changed me. They used to, when I was at Cincinnati, they called me to clinics to talk on defense. Now I'm going to get called for offense.
you hear that stuff.
I mean, I just honestly
Like
know.
it. I'm not speaking anyway.
Go to practice every day, so all I hear is him every
The
single
answer
day
is
of
no.
practice.
North Carolina was, a little bit of a similar situation that you were in last year.
Yeah, very similar, actually.
Yeah.
When I watch them, I see, we had more players though last year. They have no bench. When I see them, I mean, that's what I see.
Yeah.
We had more depth. So like if a guy gets hurt, I mean, or foul trouble, it's hard on them.
What's that like, though, of trying to work through?
It's not easy.
Yeah.
The expectations are crazy. I felt last year like my thing was you can't just wait till March.
You feel like that?
You got we're going to come back, try to win it. Well, it's like, well, you got to play the season. So I dealt with that all year. I don't know if it's just that it's just human nature. It's not that the kids don't care. It's not that they don't try, but it's kind of like we want to get back, and we're like in their case, we got beat on the half court, on a bank shot. They got beat. They're up 15. It's not easy.
Can you comment on
You say
that?
that, game planning and scouting was.
Huge.
Which is not like reinventing the wheel, right?
Right.
Why is that especially important for this team or this team?
Well, no, it's not nothing different. It's just you can't stop teams if you don't play smart. We don't. I'm not a big talker of all the technical stuff we do, but I work for Bob Huggins and Rick Pitino. I mean, they're 2 of the best, maybe 6 coaches in the last 40 years. So scouting, game plan, playing smart, how to win a game. I've been doing that, for 27 years under those 2 and carrying on what they taught me. It's just there's a reason why people win. You've been around. I mean, certain programs win because they're committed to the things it takes to win. And they're uncomfortable. It's like so you got to eat your vegetables. Like if you guard guy, like Jaime knows, like he made a mistake, he closed out. He took a step to close out on top, and he blew by him foul. He knows right away I'm going to say something to him. Like, why are you closing out on him? I mean, there's a way to win. Now, there's a commitment level to it, though.
And is it a learning curve like you know?
Oh,
they
yeah.
gotta learn that.
'Cause you got to be accountable.
They have to learn.
Yeah, you got to be accountable. You just got to be accountable. You got to try to win with offense, you're going to be a 500 team at best. You got to win when you score 63.
I mean, we're guys.
We'll get you in. Hold on, Ben. Go ahead. He's been trying.
Tough defensive game.
Oh, bloodbath.
Can you comment on the coach's comment about that? How physical was this game in regard to some of the others you played in your career?
This was really physical, really physical. I mean, they got Big Oscar. That man's a tank. Seeing him play is different when you actually play. But I just wanted to say, I wanted to shout out our big men, Kenny, Mac, and Adem. I thought they played tremendous. They did a tremendous job getting around him, listening to the scouting report. And I thought Mac played amazing when he got his minutes in. And I just want to say big ups to those guys because they played great in my opinion.
I'm time for 2 more.
Where has this team grown the most since the Vegas trip?
I think it just put an edge on our shoulder. We had a lot to prove this trip. We knew that we dropped 2 in Vegas, and we knew we were a much more capable team than we showed. And we were just on a mission to just get better every single day, prepare for this, and just show the world what we can do.
Anything else?
Coach, you talked about closing out in the first half, but this was the difference from the first half and the second half, and we saw help. in the second half.
Well, I thought their defense was going to be a lot better in the second half. It was going to be harder for us to score, and I was right. I would like to see that if we could have. They had 21 offensive rebounds. But it's not like we weren't trying. So I'd have liked to seen us push the ball more. Like when I go back and look at this film, like we've got to push the ball a little bit more. He didn't sub in the second half, and neither did Jalen Clark. So, you got to get some. We pushed it in the first half. If you play half court against Kentucky the whole second half, it's going to be hard to score. But these guys were a little bit tired, and it's just we were going to have to win with defense because it was not easy to score. Around the rim, the way the game was being played, it was a bloodbath, man. But you listen to this guy talking, you realize how easy my job is, why I like Westwood so much, right? Not only can he play, the first thing he does is compliment his teammates. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Appreciate it.